Good evening, boys and girls. This is Mr. Bubakar. I'm doing the lesson today on chapter 5.3, and our standard is still the same, expression and equations. And today's lesson title is the property of operation. So I want you to go onto page 68, and we're going to explore some vocabulary word. So our first vocabulary word is the community property. Commutative property. Okay, so in this community property, we're going to be actually going to take a look at community property and associative property. And these two properties only work with addition and multiplication. And I will show you why those it's only two that works. Let's take a look at first the community property. So what the community property that tells us is if you have A plus B is the same as B plus A. And the good thing about this rule is that you can apply them to see if it works or not. So let's try an example. Let's say I have a 6 plus 1. Does it equal to 1 plus 6? Well, 6 plus 1 is 7, and 1 plus 6 also is 7. So you can see from here that what we're saying is true. So this property is called a commutative property. So A plus B is also equal to B plus A. Now, this is the addition. Let's take a look at the addition part. So if you have A times B, our commutative property tells us this is also equal to B times A. So now let's put it to test to see if it works. 7 times 3, does it equal to 3 times 7? It's true. 7 times 3 is what? 21. And 3 times 7 also is equal to 21. And 21 is equal to 21. So that means it works. So addition and multiplications are the only two that accept this rule or the law that we're looking at. So that's what property means. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. So all we're looking at now is the rules and the laws that we apply to operations. So addition and multiplications, we can apply commutative property. Now let's take a look at the associative property. So associative property. So this one tells us that if you have A plus B plus C is also equal to A plus B plus C. So this is what the rule is. Now we have to use an example to verify, see if it works. So let's see. So you have 2 plus 3 plus 8. Does it equal to 2 plus 3 plus 8? I'm going to go to the next. So I'm going to have to rewrite it again. So we have a 2 plus 3 plus 8 equal to 2 plus 3 plus 8. So as you can see here, that will be 2 plus the parenthesis. That will give us what? 11. And this we see 5 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is 13. And 5 plus 8. 2 plus 11 is 13. And 5 plus 8 also is 13. So it does work with the additions. So the associative property also does work with the multiplication. And here's what it looks like. If you have A times B times C is also equal to A times B times C. Now let's use an example to verify it. 3 times 4 times 5 is equal to 3 times 4 times 5. So the parenthesis first, what we have, that's this will be 20. 3 times 20 is equal to 12 times 5. 3 times 20, that's 60. And 12 times 5 is 60. So it works also with the multiplication. So this is what we have. So to recap, community property and associative property work with addition and multiplications. And all you have to do for community property is flip the number. And with associative property, we're flipping the parentheses. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the next, give you some kind of example why it doesn't work with the rest of it. So let's say I have let's take a subtraction, for example. If I have a 1 minus 4, it is not the same as 4 minus 1 if you flip the number. Actually, wait, I made a mistake. Hold on a second. Yes. So if you have a 1 minus 4, it's different from 4 minus 1. So 1 minus 4 is what? Negative 3. And 4 minus 1 is 3. So they're opposite. They cannot be them. So the commutative property doesn't work with subtraction. Let's take another current example. Let's say you have a 2 divided by 4. Is also different from 4 divided by 2. So this will be 1/2, and this one will be just 2. And these two numbers are different. So that's why commutative property and associative property only work with addition and multiplication. I hit the things, so I didn't save. I didn't do anything, but I wasn't able to listen to it.
Okay, good.
See what happened.
Okay, so you want to save it first, so that if anything happens, you can have it, okay? So, save it as, just do 5.2, and, oh, no, 5.3, right? 5.3, yes, honey, hurry up, yeah. 5.3, and you did the properties?
Yeah.
Okay. Properties. Just do it on that. Then I usually do 5.3, example 1, whatever, okay? And so I just say